You ready,
Yeah,
Tyshawn? What is that like a vending machine next to you?
no, I'm in the den of
Are you in
my
the den? What
yeah,
was it?
my
Snacks? Is it? I'm
huh?
nosy. Was that snacks?
No, that's just like some like knickknacks and stuff. Knickknacks and stuff from my grandma stuff.
Oh, okay, okay. What's your
Yeah,
name? Is your name Tyshawn?
yeah. My name's Sashawn.
Tyshawn, where you calling me from, love?
Camden, South Carolina.
South Carolina. How old are you?
36.
36. What you do for a living?
I was working with Amazon for 8 years, but due to a situation that happened, I was trying to get back to Amazon here in South Carolina, but something happened. HR couldn't accommodate me. So right now, I can truly say I'm looking for a job, and I'm hoping I can get a job soon because I really need to get back on my feet. Because Amazon was pretty good to me for about 8 years. When I left, I was actually a tier three. I was a ship clerk, so I was really starting to get into my maturation because I was hoping to be in operations in Amazon for a long, long time. So I really love Amazon, and hopefully, God willing, hopefully I can get back so I can actually restart my maturation with Amazon. So right now, I'm just hoping that I can get to Amazon back soon so I can get back on my grind because I really love Amazon, and that's actually where I saw myself for the rest of my life and to retire there.
Okay. Well, a couple things. I'm not sure if you want to share, but we're all intrigued on what happened.
So, and this is just me because um last year, actually before this all kicked off, I was going through cancer. I recently, from February to about August, I was a cancer patient. I had stage four Hodgkin lymphoma. I praise God. Actually next week, actually sometime in the next week, I will be. Actually, this week will be 1 year of me being not only cancer free but remission free. So praise God for that.
Praise God
Um,
for that.
so I was living, and I'm all about being honesty, transparency. I was living with a young lady that was my best friend, but due to the fact that I was being manipulated, I decided that I had to leave because I was in Georgia, where I was at the time. I decided to, finally get up the courage and say, okay, I got to leave because this isn't working out. And unfortunately, the team I was with, I really got in a good rapport with them. They were my team, they were my family. They helped me out, and we were destined to do big things in our facility and also in the network. But due to the fact I had to leave, it was a it was very, very bad on that part. Just I really didn't want to leave, but I had to because I had no place to go. So I had to, unfortunately, return back to my grandmother's house, which I am right now. So yes, ladies, I do stay with my grandmother, but I do have aspirations of finding my own place when I do get a job and get back up and running. So at the end of the day, that's why I'm currently with my grandma's house. So I'm just like, I wish I could have left sooner, but it's it was no. I should have left sooner, and I should have just you know got out when I was supposed to. But when I did, my team cost it. My team lost me, and they really didn't want me to stay. They really want me to stay, but I had no place to stay. I was actually living in a hotel and driving from South Carolina all the way to Georgia for about almost a better part of a month every Wednesday morning, driving and staying in a hotel and then returning back to South Carolina and doing that all up until May 18th of
So let
this
me ask
year.
you a question. So a couple things. You left Amazon because you had to move to a different state.
Yeah, I had to move. I had to move back because I removed myself from who I was staying with, which was a female. So
Okay.
which was my best friend at the time.
So it wasn't a romantic relationship. It was like
No,
a
it was
room.
not. It was not a romantic relationship at all.
So another question is, I mean, I don't know how much Amazon was paying you, but they weren't paying you enough for you to get your
That,
own apartment.
well, that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie there either. My credit was pretty bad at the time, so I couldn't do any. So there was nothing I could do. I mean, the only thing that I probably would have done was if I really wanted to stay in Amazon in Georgia, was probably let out my car. But due to the fact that my family really didn't want me to be in that manner, and my mom, they tried to do the something too. They tried to get a house there, but they were not successful. So it was either stay live in my car, or it was either I had one other option, and that was to basically live in my car and just and duke it out. But that my family, they're pretty much they was like, no, we can't let you do that. So I decided to return back home to South Carolina and was hoping to be with Amazon here in South Carolina. But like I said, HR pretty much fumbled the ball there. So pretty much I had to, you know, unfortunately resigned.
Okay, let me jump in. Again, congratulations on being a year cancer free.
Mhm.
Um, just being, I want to be very empathetic to your current position, but do you feel like this is a time for you to start focus on dating again, or should you focus on
Uh,
maybe getting your next job?
um, I, to be honest with you, I really just wanted to. I've seen your lives, and I've seen your many videos on Facebook and stuff like that. And I was like, I worked up the courage, but I was like, you know what? I I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I've always just, I've always had a mindset to just put myself out there and see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I I'm a hopeless romantic, so it's just like, I'm always just looking for that. I'm always just continuing to put myself out there because you never know. And I know the many women that's probably just looking at this now, they're probably like, okay, I might not want to get into a possible a connection with a guy that doesn't have a job right now, but I'm a go getter. I'm a grinder. I mean, all my life, I've always had the short end of the stick, and I've always had to fight for everything. So this is no different. So I mean, if I
All
if
right, okay, because we got okay, I hear you. So you want to proceed? Just one last question on this. I know you're currently not working.
mhm,
Can you afford to take a woman out on a date right now?
I'm just gonna be honest. No, I cannot right now, and that's just me. I'm gonna be all so Kendra. Let's just be honest. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm just gonna be all the way honest and transparent because that's the only way I know how. No, right now I can't. So that probably gonna, you know, take some more off the list. So, but I know if in time, yes, but right now, no. So yeah.
Well, listen. Again, I want to keep reiterating. I do want to be very sympathetic to your position. Something I always talk about. Sometimes there's single seasons, right? And single seasons is when you decide to not date because all the energy is going into getting things that you have to get handled together. One thing I know for sure is you love working for Amazon. So listen, let me put this out there. You are in South Carolina. Anybody watching that works for Amazon in South Carolina and they can help you, Tyshawn, I'm gonna let you shout out your social media handle. How can someone who works at Amazon, or how about this? Anybody, what city you live in again?
Yeah. I do have, but the one thing is I'm always in the post because I'm deemed an alumni. So I do have my eye on it. So that is no problem. I just had the time has
Tyshawn,
to.
hold on, Tyshawn. I'm trying to help you get a job, baby.
Okay.
So I'm asking you.
The Lightbringer 2.0 underscore, that's on Instagram.
What is it?
The Lightbringer 2.0 underscore, and that's on Instagram.
Okay, and what city are you based in?
I am based in Camden, South Carolina.
Okay,
Camden,
okay.
yes, ma'am.
What part? I'm sorry, I cut you off. Say it again.
Camden, Camden, South Carolina.
Okay, and what are your skill sets?
Um, I'm good with numbers. I'm good with problem solving. I'm pretty much any task that's given to me. Pretty much, if I had the know how and if I had the time, even on a tight deadline, like I'm able to get it done with a considerable amount of time and that needs results. So yeah, I pretty much work hard, and I'm like, if you give me the time frame and you give me the numbers and you give me everything I need to know, I can get it done.
Okay. So if you are in that location, if you have a job, know of a job, could introduce them to a job. Let's be a community and help them out. One more time. What is the IG?
Um, my IG is Tasha. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kendra. I'm just, I'm very, very sorry. I'm just, I'm sorry. The
Do
light
you want to end
bringer,
now? Do you want to end now?
the light bringer 2.0 underscore, and that's IG
The Lightbringer 2.0. Okay.
underscore.
Let's. I'll let it be your decision if you want to continue. Do you want to continue for the dating aspect?
Um, I get, I guess the right thing to do would to be to end it, but to be honest with you, Kendra, I really muster up enough courage to do this. So I
Well,
guess,
I said it's up to you. We could go if you muster up
I
enough
mean, I do,
courage.
and if it deems in the results, then it does. If it doesn't, because I'm always at that point where once I commit to something, I gotta go full throttle. And if it doesn't work out, and if it doesn't pan out, then I know I give it a hard try. Because if I do, then if it doesn't end anything, fine. If it does, okay. But
Okay, but one
I
thing
just
we
want
got
to
to
keep
do is
going.
I gotta jump in because I can't.
Yeah, yeah,
We about to
yeah.
start,
Let's go.
so you gotta let me move in with it. All right.
Yeah.
So Tyshawn, South Carolina, 36, unemployed. Do you have any kids?
No, no kids.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
All right. What kind of woman you looking for, sweetheart?
Um, I am looking for a woman that's basically gonna be down for me. That's basically I do deem myself as a beta male, which means I can be a leader at times and show up at times, but if there's any alpha women out there that's looking for a beta male like myself, then that's gonna basically take the lead. That's fine. I know it's probably really crazy what I'm saying right about now, and I'm probably people in the comments will be like, "What is this man talking about?" But I'm gonna live in my truth, and I know exactly who I am. So yeah, so the masculine energy is there. It's just like it's more it's more laid back. It's more. It comes out when it's supposed to. It comes out when it needs to come out.
Okay. I think you're the first man on record that has said he's a beta male. Okay. Um. So you open to it? So you would rather a take charge woman?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
What are your deal breakers?
Basically, um, just basically be open and be no lying to me, no no manipulation whatsoever. Just be open and honest with me. That's basically my number one deal breaker. If you're gonna use me, if you see me coming along, if I get a job and you feel like and you see me and you help me along and you start to string me along, if you're not open and honest with me, I just want somebody to be fully transparent with me. No lies, no nothing. If I'm honest with you with who I am, I just want you to be honest with me with, if you be honest with me, I'm gonna be honest with you. So basically full on transparency.
Okay. Should she look a certain way?
Um she could be basically, yeah, I do love the big girls. I do love the big girls.
You love big girls.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
love big girls and you're a beta male.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
okay. So you don't
Yeah.
want a woman, you don't want a skinny girl.
And if it happens that way, yeah, but that's big girls in my person. But if she's skinny and know how to, and she knows if she can get and she can capture my attention, yeah. But
Right.
preferably big girls.
Preferably big girls. Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, definitely. Like if she know how to hold her own, if she knows how to. if she know how to keep the finances right, if she got a good, sturdy, paying job, like money really is no option for me. I mean, I'm down for anybody that's willing to take on someone like me. As long as we have a happy relationship, happy medium, we both know how to, you know, bounce off each other. We both know how to, you know, really keep the relationship going. And yeah, money's no object for me. As long
I
as
was
you,
gonna, okay. I was gonna say because you said that yes, it does matter how much money she make, but Tyshawn, you ain't got a job right now.
I know, ma'am. I do. And I thank you for calling that out. I mean, hey, this is all a part of the process. So hey, I do know there's gonna be some wrinkles in this right now. So I mean, I expect it.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam, honey.
All right. All right. Let me see. I don't know if I can. I'm in a bad lighting
We
for
gotta
this.
be able to see your legs, like your full body.
Okay.
Okay. You actually seem tall, or are you tall? I thought you were a little taller.
Yeah,
Um,
5'10" and a half. 5'10" and a half.
5'10" and a half. Okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right. We got you, love. Tyshawn, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was actually it ended actually June 7th. So pretty
Of
recent.
this year?
Yeah, pretty recently.
Was that now were you living with your grandmother then, or was do you just move?
No, that was actually we were actually going we were going we I met this woman online on Facebook. She was a big girl and she was actually the type of woman that I actually wanted. And this is the real grit of the relationship, and this is why I'm not in a relationship right now. I let my family and I my the one of and I know about Kendra Kim, and I know the three things I got to work on is I'm gonna just state it right now. The one thing I really had to work on is living my own life and living in my truth, because a lot of times I let other people, control my life and do me, and they understand, like, and they try to put me in a box. But a lot of times when I'm strong enough to do so, it's tough as nails. But when I don't, people control my life, and that's when I usually mess up. So
Tyshawn, I gotta jump in because I'm a little confused. When did you meet the woman of your last relationship?
I met her on Facebook.
When did you meet her? I said, honey.
Uh, I met her in March of last year, March 2023.
Okay, how many times did y'all meet in person?
We never met at all. It was a long distance relationship.
So
We never met at all. It was a
your
long
last
distance relationship.
relationship. Okay, hold on. So your last relationship was with a woman you actually never met in person?
Yeah, we did a lot of voice. We did a lot of video calls. We did a lot of, we kept in contact. We definitely tried, but we definitely tried to meet up. But a lot of times things got in the way. She was in the hospital. A, the few times we did try to meet, she wanted to come. She wanted to come down. She couldn't because something happened. I believe both times she wanted to come down was she actually was sick in the hospital, so she wasn't able to come down. So then, and I tried to meet her, but then, you know, stuff just got in the way again. It's
So
just,
so how do you break up with a person you never met?
uh, the person broke up with me because I was actually supposed to, I actually was supposed to move to her on June 7th that day. And I made the decision not to move because my family told me if I was to go up there, pretty much they wasn't gonna be happy. So pretty much once again, I wasn't living in my truth. I wasn't living in my truth.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
bring that up because you mentioned that a couple of times
yeah.
about living in your truth. What does that mean to you, living in your truth?
Meaning I am So I am a person that, well, you know what? I when I say I'm a beta male, but I didn't I signify that there's more femininity in me than masculinity in me. So pretty much the I guess you can say I'm a soft type of guy. So I do love women, but they bring out the softer side of me. So meaning, I like to be nurtured, pampered, someone that's, that sees me as a good man, but they know that I like my women to be aggressive. Pretty much,
Can I ask
how
you a
to
question, Tyshawn? I always want to be sympathetic with this show because it's an international show, and it takes a lot of courage to come on my show. I mean, I just have to say that. So, already kudos to you for having enough courage to coming on the show and open yourself up to the world. Normally when I hear people say I want to live my truth, that's a coin phrase of living their truth in their sexuality.
yeah,
So
pretty much.
just out of
Yeah.
clarity.
So and this is gonna be a first because I know you've had many a first, but I like it when and I like it when a woman, penetrates me. So pretty much pegging, all that good stuff. Yeah, I know. I've got yeah. So this one's gonna be a doozy for you. So I mean, I don't know how to better say it. So I'm a guy that, I live in a lifestyle where, I like my woman dominate me in the bedroom. So
Let me just ask this question directly, and I
yeah.
hope it's not offensive.
Nope.
Do you date men as well, or are you open to
No, I
dating
do
men?
not. I don't date men. I do not.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's no men,
No
but you
men.
were what? Okay, so no
Hmm.
men. We got that clear.
Hmm.
But you are into, I guess, I don't even know. I
Men
guess.
dominate basically dominatrix pretty much. Like the woman to be dominant. Yeah. So
Okay,
I
so
like
listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not into a lot of kinky shit. So help me
I got
understand. So
I
I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question,
okay.
and and forgive me if I'm not thinking of the right thing. When you said penetrate, the thing that came to my
Meaning she
Tyshawn, let me just ask it, and then you can answer. Or you can just explain it. Go ahead.
basically basically she uses a strap. Basically she would either use a dildo or she can have a strap on, pretty much. So she's yeah. So I'm getting, you know, I'm basically, she's pegging me or I'm gonna just say it, she's fucking me in the ass. So pretty much, yeah. I know it's a lot. So I mean, it's up to you because I mean, I get the same type of gesture all the time because they be like, "What is he talking about?" So I mean, like I said, I'm transparent now, so I don't know any other way. So I
And
guess
and not trying to make you anything that you believe that you're not.
yeah,
You don't think that, and you have no sexual attraction or desires for men.
no, I do not.
Okay. All right. So that's the last time I'll ask that. Okay. You are the first. When you said the first, I didn't think, I was like, child, I done had a couple people, but no, this right here, 4 years of me hosting the show, never have I had a guest get into this like this. So,
Yeah, I yeah, I don't know what it is, but they I'm called a light bringer for the reason because I do not know any other way. I don't sugarcoat anything about my life because I'd rather tell my story and put myself out there because at the end of the day, somebody wants to hear it, whether it's this or me being an inspirational person because I do that too.
inspiration, inspiration. No.
I mean, I do a lot of if anybody's on my IG, I got a lot of inspirational posts on there that I do a lot. It's just what I do. So that's why I'm the light bringer.
Okay.
Because yeah, so that's why my IG is like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. 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 Let me try to regroup. Let me try to regroup. So your last relationship was with the woman you met on Facebook that you actually never met in
Yeah.
person that ended in June.
Yeah.
So you don't have to answer this next question, but I'm gonna ask. When's the
Mm-hmm.
last time you was intimate with someone?
The last time I was intimate with someone was actually 2 years. Actually, 2 years ago.
Two years ago.
We're actually 2 years ago.
Okay. Three flaws you have to work on. You said earlier you do this easy.
Um, Living my truth. Basically, just be live my truth, be me, and just really. I'm also an overthinker too, because sometimes I can really beat myself. I can really beat myself up, which I've been working on. So not beating myself up when things go wrong, learning how to accept the moment as it is, learn from learn the lessons that I have, and move forward and become better.
Okay. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Because even though I mentioned everything else, I'm a person that I'm a ride or die. Like, I'm a wholesome guy. I'm down to earth. I'm sweet. I'm kind. I'm caring. I'm that person that can if you're angry, if you're down, if your day was hella crappy, I'm that guy to be like, hey, like, babe, it's okay. Like, I'm just that type. I'm a sweetheart down to earth. Like, I mean, I was raised by my grandmother. So a lot of the times when I said my femininity comes out, I was raised by my grandmother. So my father was never in my life. So I've had to been raised by my grandmother, raised by many of the ladies of the church, and they helped me to be, in the aspect of being a gentleman. They helped me to be that way because, and I'm, I guess you can say I'm empath. So a lot of times I feel what other people feel. So a lot of times if I'm in a room and it's just like hella tension or just things that just ain't right, I feel that. Or if it's hella excitement, it's happiness, congratulations, I feel like that too.
Can you
So
feel what I'm feeling right now?
yeah, I feel what you feeling.
Okay, what am I
I'm feel.
feeling? Let me
Hey,
see if
trust
it's
me.
spot
The
on.
moment when I said what I said, I already know. Like in my mind, it's like, yeah, Kendra is not gonna believe this, and I know the chat. They ain't gonna believe this. I'm willing to bet you the chat right now. They probably like, what is going on here tonight? This dude is like this. I'm betting you say this dude is wilding. I know the men are, because they be like, this brother is cuckoo, but hey, Kendra, like I said, I don't really care because I've been in that mindset. It's like I've been in that mindset where it's like I always cared about what people think. Lately, I'm like, I'm sorry, fuck that, fuck y'all. No matter what I say, it's like I'm always gonna get hated on. Whatever I say, whatever I do. Trust me, I know I may not be a lot of women's cup of tea. I know that. I may not get nothing, but trust me, I'm just here to let somebody know. Like, trust me, if you feel the way you feel, live your life the way you want to live it, and fuck them. Because at the end of the day, you got to live your life. You got to do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, when you die, I've done all I can to live my life, and if I get ridiculed from now until my dying day, so what? At the end of the day, it's just me. Everybody has just like they come on your show. They have their standards. They know what they want, and they go that route. I'm the same way. So pretty much, because there's gonna be many people that ain't gonna like the standards that they put out, and that's okay.
Mm.
And that's just me. So Kendra,
So,
that's just me, honey.
okay.
I mean, I don't know how else to be. I'm pretty
F,
much,
how
yeah.
about this? F them in the ass, and that's on period.
Point. Period.
Point period. Woo, child. Saute Sean, we got, I know you said you was a beta male, but you was kind of alpha male in that moment. Do
Yeah,
you want
like I
to, do
said,
you
it'll
got,
come out. It'll
it
come.
will come
Like,
out.
trust me.
Okay.
Right
We have some
situations,
paid
the alpha male
questions.
will come out. Right
We have some
situations.
paid questions. Do you want the paid questions? It's up to you.
Do I want the what questions?
We got people that are paying to ask you questions. Do you want
Okay,
them?
go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's start L double I. Now you know these started from a long time ago, so they're gonna shift. L double I said, "All right, cousins, let's all come together once again to repent from our sins on this show, and let's get this brother together who isn't looking for a handout, but let's show him we can at least pay for his first date." All right, L double I said that before you revealed a lot of things. I want to see if he still want to pay for your first date. Um, um, there was somebody else. Okay, this one said, Ham said, a lot of women are into that. You will be able to find a woman to perform whatever you like, especially if you're into being submissive. Just take better care of yourself. Don't let anyone deny or pursuit of your happiness. That's what Ham said. There's women out there that's going to get into this.
Okay.
Okay. We got clarity here. Jasmine said, so when you say living in your truth, are you referring to sexuality?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So Kat said, what is this, a documentary?
No, it's not a documentary. This is real life. This ain't no
Okay.
documentary. This is real life.
Dina said, woo child, in Kendra's voice.
Hey.
Um, okay. Were there, I think, emotional cancer said education. He's attracted to femininity. He enjoys prostate pleasure from a woman. He's submissive. Pegging is very common in hetero relationships.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So maybe that's why I said earlier. Look,
Yeah. I should have led
I,
with. I should have. I'm sorry, Kendra. I should have led. I should have led with that. So I should have led with that. So I apologize for that.
well, this one, look, I'm not afraid to say that I don't know a lot of freaky shit. Okay.
I
And I'm
got you.
okay.
I
And
got
I'm
you.
okay with not knowing it. But hey, you learn something new every day, right? You
Yeah.
learn something new every day.
You.
So I think I actually why I want to be lucky to be with you. All right, Tyshawn, are you on the dating app, the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Um, I actually I got the and like the last one. I was trying to get on. I was trying to get on Instagram before you ended. So I said, you know what, Ty, just do it and see
Well,
what
let's.
happens.
Well, okay. So you need to set it up. So I'm gonna see if your name. We now have usernames. So listen, everybody, if you have a profile, go and upgrade your username. Oh well, your name is not taken, so you can use the Tyshawn, that correct spelling,
Yeah.
and the woman that is down for what you down for. Now, and for the ladies who missed it, he likes alpha women because he's a beta male. He likes, I guess, the term is pegging,
Hmm.
and those are things that he's into.
Yep.
He's also okay with a long distance relationship because he was dating a woman for a year and a half he never met in person.
Yeah. Yeah. It can be in South Carolina. It can be anywhere. So pretty much, I believe love has no bounds. So love has no bounds of location. So
All
yeah.
right. Well, listen, Tyshawn, we got to go, child.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
woo, child, you was a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna prepare you. You will be a highlight, so
Yeah.
just be prepared.
Okay.
Okay, Tyshawn would be his name on the dating app. I did allow him to shout out his social media because he is looking for a job. So you can reach out to him there if you have any leads. He lives in South Carolina that can help him. I wish you the best, babe.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
later.
Bye. Oh, you know, cousins. Nobody want to believe this shit. If I did this show, let me tell you something. If I did this show and nobody wasn't watching it, and I just called up my girlfriend and said, "Girl, you would not believe who came on my show today." If I was to tell somebody about the shit that be happening on my show, they wouldn't believe it. Tyler Perry need to call me. Cause I don't know what he think he got on my shit. He ain't got nothing to be. I don't know what y'all doing. But I got all what? The stuff that I have heard in 4 years? Tyler Perry's brain could never, his brain could never think of the shit that I have heard over the last 4 years. Okay? And guess what? Because my brain could never. Every time, let me tell you something. I swear, this is the truth. I always feel like nothing's going to surprise me because I've been shocked so many times. And as soon as I think that, something else shocks me. Something else shocks me. Child, let me just keep going. Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. Kendra G Singles, the dating app.